drones has proved to be a key tool in its war against Moscow. Earlier this year, President Volodymr Zelensky underlined that surpassing Russia in drone operations is one of Ukraine's top priorities in 2024, and that indeed seems to be the case. Kyiv has announced the appointment of Vadym Sukharevskyi as his first ever commander of drone forces. It's a newly created post, as the Deputy Commander-in-Chief of Ukraine's armed forces. Sukharevskyi has been responsible for drones and their usage on the battlefield. The development comes after Zelensky decreed creating a separate branch of armed forces devoted to drones in February this year. The order was subsequently endorsed by the government last week. Now, the announcement comes right at the back of one of Ukraine's biggest battlefield victories using drones. Its drones destroyed one of Russia's newest and most advanced fighter jets on a military base deep behind enemy lines. Moscow's Sukhoi Su-57 fighter, nicknamed the Felon by NATO, was struck on the tarmac of an airbase in the Astrakhan region. According to the Ukrainian Defence Intelligence Agency, the airbase is almost 600 kilometres behind the front line. There are multiple other instances of Ukrainian drones striking Russian military equipment and infrastructure within Russian territory. Here's a few of the more recent ones. On the same day, Ukrainian drones also struck a Russian Project 498 Saturn-class tugboat. They are critical to the transport of heavy military equipment and supplies from mainland Russia to the occupied Crimean Peninsula. On May 30th, Ukraine's military announced the destruction of 2 Russian howitzers dugouts and the elimination of Russian personnel in the Bakhmut sector using drones. Whereas on May 23rd, Ukrainian drones struck several military equipment production facilities in Russia's Tatarstan. They were more than 1,000 kilometres behind enemy lines. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of similar instances of Ukraine using drones for defending its territory and even striking targets hundreds of kilometres inside Russia. It'll be interesting now to see if Sukharevskyi will be able to make Zelensky deliver on his December 2023 promise that Ukraine would produce 1 million of its own drones in the course of 2024.